Okay, so let's start. Hello, everyone. My name is Vassilis Apostolou, and along with my colleague Vassilis Pitsilis, we'll present PENFA tool. PENFA means Pesticides Environmental Fate Analysis. The PENFA team consists of Green Supply Chain, which is a innovation hub supporting all the stakeholders of the agri-food supply chain with different services like sustainable innovation mentoring, knowledge and technology transfer, living labs of open sustainable innovation, pilot and demonstration, legal advice on data sharing, dissemination and ecosystem engagement, along with other services. The other part of the team, it was Ambient Diagnostic, which is a biotechnology company operating in Cyprus. Ambient Diagnostic design and develop its own sensor known under the name BERT for monitoring different environmental parameters. And of course, we have the AgroPlus consultant, which is a farmer association comprising more than 200 farmers from Cyprus mainly. And in the PENFA project, AgroPlus consultant was the technology adopter and the end user of our technology and of our tools. About PENFA, PENFA is a tool designed to provide agricultural producers with a system that will help them monitor the influence of pesticides on tomato growth, mainly in greenhouses. With the help of different sensors and meteorological stations that we are installing in the greenhouses, several parameters can be collected in real time and showcase us when it's a good time to apply certain pesticides. Just a brief, in our experience, we had seen that while producers follow the instruction of the formulation for spraying their crop, when they went to harvest their crop and after a chemical analysis, there were pesticide residues. So with this tool, we can collect and monitor different parameters inside the greenhouses, like indoor microclimate air parameters, plant growth and plant abiotics index, and the pest population. And by uploading these parameters in our PENFA platform and running some algorithm, we are in the position to say if the plants are stressed. And if the plants are stressed, then you can run a test with our device and see if your tomatoes are below or above the pesticide residues, the concentration, the MRL. So you can feel safe if your tomatoes are free of pesticide residues. The PENFA pilot took place in Cyprus in 3 greenhouses in the South Cyprus, in 3 different town in village in Patagonia, Paraklisha, and Paralimni. The instruments that you have to use for the PENFA tools are the AirBell device, which can measure atmospheric pressure, relative humidity, ambient temperature, CO2, and TVOC. Also, you have to install. We install the weather station for temperature, humidity, soil temperature, soil moisture, soil radiation, and leaf wetness measurements, and pest trap in order to evaluate the insect pressure inside the greenhouses. Along with this instrument, you have to use the bioelectronic diagnostic sensor, the BERT device, for measuring the pesticide residues. All the devices you can have access on all the devices through our mobile phone. And of course, you need an internet connection in order for the data to upload it in our cloud server and run the algorithm. In brief, how our ideas work: first, you have to install the AirBell sensor, the meteorological station, and the pest trap within the greenhouses. AirBell sensor and meteorological station are collect data 24/7. And at the day of the harvest, the farmer is connected in our PENFA platform, and he feels the information about the pressure of the insect according to the pest traps. And our algorithm is running, and it gave back a message to the farmer if their plants are stressed or not. If their plants are not stressed, then the farmer can feel free that the tomatoes are free of pesticides. In case that the algorithm gave a message back to the farmer that the plants are stressed, then along with the belt device, he can run some tests on the field inside the greenhouses, a very simple test to figure out if there are pesticide residues. This is the belt user kit. It's coming along with different consumables that if you follow the user manual, you can easily perform the test inside your greenhouse for detecting, monitoring the pesticide residues. Of course, in order to run all of this, you have to log in our PENFA app with a user and some log that will give to everyone. Now, my colleague Vassilis will continue.
Okay, hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I just have a small problem with my camera because I'm in a virtual machine. So I will just use my microphone. Thank you, Theo. So to go one step further, as Theo has explained, beyond the excellent work of deploying all the sensors in all the greenhouses and all the field, we have gone one step further and tried beyond gathering data, raw data from regarding several indices, to try to integrate information from this data to extract information that can be combined with other significant indicators and can be used by experts to perform a thorough analysis in combination with this other information and to extract some very useful indexes regarding the plant stress the plant stress index, which is very valuable information regarding the pesticides on the plant, provides information whether there still exists remnants of the pesticide or not. So as we have integrated this information from all the data, Theo, if you can go one slide next.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen. Okay, now I can see. Thank you. So to go on, this information extracted the useful information from the useful data from all this data is now available through an application we have developed, deployed, and uploaded in the Digital Enabler Hub. This application can be reusable as it is redeployable as a container, and it provides all this information through Web Services API in an interoperable format by using the IAM model. So all this information can be interoperated with other services, which also use the IAM model and can be provided to other users. Theo, if you can please stay to the previous one. Yes. So it is uploaded in the Digital Enabler Hub, where it can also gain visibility, both our application to be reused and to be integrated into other environments, but also our company and our work to gain a visibility among other stakeholders that to attract the attention for further interoperations and cooperations. So if we go now to the next slide, Theo, we can say that the integration with the Demeter has provided for our application deployment and for the work done a lot of benefits, which required, first of all, the interoperability, so that we can export our data in a model interoperable and understandable by other applications to be used. We can also integrate in the same way data from other applications that use the same model and use as we did with the Meteo Forecast service. So we can use integratable data, and we can provide through the Demeter Enabling Hub our application to other users that would like to use it. So we can say that we offer an increased visibility for our PENFA services, and we also, as a consortium, as a company, we gain a visibility for ambient green supply chains, and thus opportunities to know and to meet other stakeholders in the field and to develop opportunities for further synergies. Thank you, Theo.
So the main benefits of our solution, of our PENFA tool, is that it's a fast analysis and you get fast results. It's a decision support system because the farmer has to decide if they can harvest or not their crops. It can be optimized and better planning. It's It's easily operable and no additional skills, knowledge is required. It's portable. It can be customized according to the needs of each farmer, and the system is wireless. So our envisioned scenario following the PENFA is that the tomato greenhouses farmer apply the pesticides according to labor and supply recommendations, and through the PENFA tool, they can monitoring their quality and the meteorological parameters. And by running a test with the Bell device, they know if the tomato are compliant with the pesticide residues. So we have a happy farmer because it can sell its products, and of course we have a healthy customers in the case that the tomatoes are free of pesticides.